Hi there, everybody. Hi and hello. It's hockey season once again. The Penguins are up 3-0, and I am loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. I'm a little too close to the mic and to the camera. The mic distance was fine, I feel. The camera, I was a little too close and chopping off the top of my head. I don't want to do that, because it hurts to do that. We're back with more Soul Reaver. Was a little rough last time. Got a little bit dispirited towards the end. Hoping to turn that around today. Hoping to pull up the guide so I know where the heck I'm going. I do not want to see reviews of Soul. That is not what I'm looking for, computer. Thank you for asking. Sometimes I just want to fly around, you know? And it's like, hey game, is that okay? Are you gonna let me do that? Okay. I'm back to reading a guide because otherwise I won't know where to go. It says I need to go from Gateway to 0, which I think was right there, go back to the Pillars of Nosgoth, which they have helpfully reminded me is Kane's throne. I didn't need to do that, but it felt right in the moment. I hope this is the right way. Thing about Hockey Sweater is the numbers aren't just like screen printed on, they're actually components, and so they do get a little bit, gotta do a little wiggle jiggle till you find out where you're comfortable with them. I think this is right. Oh, well, this isn't what I was looking for, but it's... See, I still need one more now. Alright, well, that's not what I was looking for. And those aren't scalable, it looks like. Alright, how do I get to the Pillars of Nosgoth video game? Pillars of Nosgoth. Left. So I came out of the water. I think I came out from there and it's only open in Spectral Realm. Because I came over there. Okay. I think this is the way I want to go. Don't actually need that. Not going to worry about that. That technique's not working. Listen, I'm reading this guide very well, and I know exactly where I'm going. So if anyone was trying to tell you otherwise, I don't know what they're talking about. Because I can obviously tell all the places I'm supposed to go. I think that's pretty obvious. Look around the support pillars to see one that has a scalable wall. How was I supposed to know this? Is this right? This isn't Kane's throne, is it? Is it? Well, here's the thing I can climb, which is the power-up I got last time. Okay. That's nothing. Continue into the fortress. I didn't have to phase through any gates, so I think I did make an incorrect turn. Well, I didn't have to after I went through that first gate. So I don't think this is correct. This is... I think this is the Silenced Cathedral, but I'm not sure. I could believe any number of things at this point. Right, because it wouldn't have had the Soul Reaver yet, so it couldn't have been there. And this is going to be a door to a gate? Yeah. I think this way is going to be somewhat quicker. I'm not sure about that, but I think so. I'm not sure about a lot with this video game. And I'm trying to keep spirits up. I truly am. I'm just saying, I think as a design choice or a restriction of the file size, there is no map. Take your first right, it says. Okay, I'm just going to double check there's nothing if I go to the left here. Because maybe the guide is just having a fun, silly little time. It doesn't look like it. I don't see anything useful that I could reach from here over there. So we are going to have to go through gate. Let's go ahead and switch. Why not? Why not go ahead and do it now while we're thinking about it? Let's try this. Just playing it by ear. Just having a great time. Aye. There we go. I think this is correct. Okay. And I think I want to do this. Yes, this feels right. This feels right. This feels right. Why is this the chant? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Do the twist. Like we did last summer. Great. Wonderful. Is this right? Yeah. Yum, 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 yum. So one of these should apparently be climbable. Unless I'm misreading this, which is very possible. Look around the support pillars. Not the actual pillars of Nosgoth, which I assume are these in here. And one of these should have a climbable surface. A scalable surface, excuse me. Climb it to find yourself inside a dome and go around the outer walkway until you find a corridor that leads to a wooden door. So I'm going to throw down in 2 rounds. So here's the problem. I'm going to hope that either one is acceptable, because otherwise I'm in big trouble. So I drop down and go through the tunnel to the left of the large gate. Okay, I can do this. Follow the path until you come to the tomb of the Seraphan, and I will see a cutscene. I'm just going to ignore you, because I don't want to deal with baddies right now. I only want to deal with goodies.
The ancient tomb of the Seraphan, once impenetrably sealed, now ravaged by Nosgoth's upheavals, its mysteries lay exposed. In the time of Vorador, centuries before Cain was made, the Seraphan warrior priests waged a merciless war against the vampire tribes of Nosgoth. Emboldened by righteousness, they committed unspeakable and indiscriminate acts of violence, massacring fledglings and ancients alike. They decimated entire bloodlines in mere decades. Now their husks lay here, murderers enshrined.
Murder. Murder? I should play Hades. This way? Yeah, gateway. Save game. Soul Reaver A. Override. Game data saved. Nope, don't want to do it again. I just did it. Go back to the entrance of the tomb and switch to the spectral plane to phase through the gate and hear a warning from the Elder. So 2 for 1. Pretty good.
Take heed, Raziel. A forgotten history lies within. Know thyself, though it may destroy you.
Take a weapon, just in case my Soul Reaver is removed from my possession. There we go. No, you can't attack me. I'm opening a door, just like in real life. Oh, you can attack me, apparently.
As I pulled the stone free, A sigh of sepulchral air escaped the inner chamber. I was not prepared for what lay beyond this threshold.
Hey, that's a familiar name.
These crypts, defiled caskets of Seraphim saints, bearing my brothers' names and my own. The irony
Wow.
of Cain's blasphemous act rushed in on me with the crushing force of revelation. Were my hands not as bloody as these? Worse, I had spilled the blood of my brothers, these very comrades whose tombs lay ravaged before me.
Yes, Raziel, you were a Seraphim, born of the same force that all but destroyed your race. Before the dawn of the Empire, you were chosen. Cain, Nosgoth's solitary self-declared monarch, plundered this tomb and raised you from these crypts. Breathing his vampiric gift into your defiled corpses, he resurrected you as his favored sons.
Okay. Ah. Yum nom 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 nom. That's a door. Hey, how's it going?
Heretic, you shall not pass.
Such loyalty to one who has you guarding this outpost like a chained dog? Do you prosper on the scraps he casts you?
Your insults will do nothing to blunt the agonies of your demise.
Cain killed me once. Behold the result. I have no more to fear from you.
Oh, that was a big hit. Hey. Rude. Try being polite for once. That's my new go-to insult. Which is really weird as an insult. I guess comeback would be a better word, but... Okay.
This relic has infused you with the power to compress and manipulate space. As your symbiotic weapon, the Soul Reaver is also thus enhanced. You may focus and project an orb of kinetic energy to strike objects that are otherwise beyond your reach.
Gotta ponder that orb. just do that, I guess. Apparently that worked. Oh. Oh, did it? Did it work? It's impossible to know. Spectral plane. Yum, yum, yum. Ah, it's an ambush. I've been ambushed once again. Hey, hold on right there. Don't try and intercede on behalf of your buddy. I just got... Oh, dear. Please. Thank you, Raziel. Please. Please. Okay, got a little health. Alright, thanks for not interceding earlier. I am now going to do the same thing to you. Follow the path until I find a planar portal to bring me back to the material plane. Some of these paragraph breaks, I gotta say, a little different from where I would have put them. But then again, I've never written a strategy guide, and this is a very difficult game to write a guide for, I would assume. So. I'm on a boat. Okay. If I didn't have this guide, I would be so lost so many times. Because sometimes you're supposed to warp to the other plane to get a better way to jump. But I don't know how you're supposed to know that. Except that you just sort of stand there for a minute or two thinking, huh, where else could I go? Maybe I made a wrong turn. So now I can go pew pew. That's very exciting. I am going to save game. Game data is saved. PlayStation controller cord got a little bit a tangle. Through the wooden door. At the end of the tunnel, shoot a projectile at the center of the door to open it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'll open it.
Once a sanctuary against the vampire menace, this abbey has been drowned by the deluge spilling from this wounded land. Your brother Rahab and his brood, devastated even by the feeble rays of Nosgoth's sun, overcame their vulnerability to water and retreated from the surface. Now they haunt these ruins and glide in the darkness of its stagnant depths.
Please, okay. Oh. Oh dear. Well, continue through the wooden door and down the corridor, killing more Rahabim vampires. Hey now. I'm a rock star. Go forward. It is really the only passage. And open the metal door. Try to move out of the way. The game told me move out of the way of the incoming projectile. Didn't know which side it was coming from, for one thing. What? Where are you? Did you get stuck in the wall? Did I phase you through the geometry? I think that is what happened. Yeah. Yep. We're looking for a large open area with water and pillars. I think this is it. I guess that's water. Jump from one to another, over to the other side, and kill the vampire. Aubrey's here. Aubrey, with all this water, we gotta hydrate. Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh, that's the good stuff. Oh. It's all fine. Everything is fine. Everything is fine and cool and normal, and you are going to shoot at me, which I don't enjoy, but I'm too quick. I'm going to make you explode with the Soul Reaver. That's the name of the game. Gotta find another pool of water now and ignore these other snake vampires. Yeah, it's definitely all fine. Just gonna go for a swim. Here's the main part of the Abbey. I jump to the right pillar. Nope. Nope. Maybe. Oh, I do need a little bit more gas in the tank. Come on now. Oh, very well. It's not what I meant to do. Future and current viewers, for your information, it's not what I meant to do. Come on. There we go. High jump. Switch back to the material plane. Notice that the wall is scalable. Aha! This part of the wall. Camera, please. Okay. Turn around and there will be a series of large support beams. The guide tells me this part can get frustrating. Jump/glide to the first one and then across to the second and third. It is easier if you jump to the left of the vertical support because you'll eventually have to jump to a high corridor. Okay. It doesn't say anything about going past the third one, but I'm going to assume I do. Okay. Once over, kill the two vampires and shoot a force projectile at the stained glass window. Now you really don't want to fall at this part, or else you'll have to do the majority of this section over again. Jump/glide to the large platforms channeling water. Continue jumping from ledge to ledge. I find it best to jump straight in the air and just glide over at the height of the jump to land perfectly. We'll see. We'll see, guide writer. Oop. Well, that was rude. Yeah, I'd be surprised to discover some part of this game causing me frustration. Alright, there was a spikes in the wall. Yes, throw, don't get... I was gonna say don't get hit by a projectile as I was getting hit by a projectile, so... Good thing I avoided that, at least. Stop it, stop it. No. What really butters my biscuit there is that I did the things I was supposed to do in the video game, and it just didn't acknowledge that I did those things. And so as a result, I had to go and do all that business. That's what butters my biscuit. Because I threw the baddie. In the right spot. No. Okay. This is awful. end, you'll come to a ledge that juts out, and you can safely jump/glide over to the top of the main cathedral. Go around until you see a tower with a blue eldritch charge up in it. Relief. Not any of this. That's just a torch. A tower with a blue eldritch charge up in it. Maybe I'm supposed to jump up there? Hold on. Not that. Is that the main cathedral? That's where I came from. A ledge that juts out, and you can safely jump/glide over to the top of the main cathedral, which I assume is where I now am. But I would think that's the main cathedral. I think I've got to try this. This is risky. I don't know what I just did. This was not in the guide. Oh, at the end you'll jump/glide over to the tower and you'll see a bloody chain. Pull it with the square button and the large double doors will open beneath the tower. Hopefully I did the right... Yeah! Go down the stairs. And you'll be in a circular room with pillars all around. I didn't see the blue eldritch business. Maybe I was expecting it to be glowy and it just wasn't glowy. I'm not sure. Find the lowest one and go into clockwise. G-O-I-N-D clockwise. It's time to fight. Hey, how's it going?
Raziel.
Rahab, you have adapted well to your environment, for one so maladjusted.
Do not mock me, Raziel. You of all of us should respect the power bestowed by a limitation overcome. Cain said you would come.
You speak with the murderer?
You would do well to mind your blasphemous tongue.
What more did he tell you?
That you would destroy me.
I will indeed. But tell me, Before I tear your soul from its moorings, do you know what we were before Cain spawned us?
Human.
Seraphan, Rahab. The antithesis of all we ever believed.
Does it matter? We were lost. He saved us.
Saved us? From what?
From ourselves.
Oh. Oh, yeah, great start. Great start. Just let me take a timeout. I think this one's gonna be a little bit frustrating with the jumping. You know, Ocarina of Time does this so well. It never makes you in charge of when to jump. It just, you run at a ledge and you jump. And it's not foolproof, but it is so much better than this, where you need to finagle the jump and the movement, and sometimes it's a big jump. I don't enjoy it, is the thing. And maybe I'm just missing one weird trick that would make it so much better. I don't think I am, but maybe I am. Yeah, I don't know if it was a conscious decision or if it was just, hey, we don't really have a button on the controller for jump. Let's just make it so that when you reach a place where you would jump, the game will automatically jump for you. But it feels so much better than this does. It does limit the platforming challenges that the game can give you, but they also designed within those constraints and made, I think, a more interesting set of challenges within them. Because this is just frustrating, because it'll eat the input sometimes and just not jump, because I did it a quarter second too late, or because Raziel was in the middle of a different animation, or he'll just run off like that. Which is rude, Raziel, for the record. Let me try and D-pad it, because I'm using the stick, and nope, that didn't help. Okay. Deep breaths. Slow and steady. Lands you back on ground floor. Okay. That... Okay. Come on. Alright, I can actually get back to the boss fight now. Okay. Here's the thing. It's entirely possible that this is a skill issue and that I'm just... There's a technique that I'm not doing quite right, but I think I am fairly good at most video game. And the difficulty spike, and it's not even a spike, just the difficulty of doing that feels bad to me because it's so floaty that there's no consistent feel you can get from what I've experienced where it's, oh, this is how I'm going to make that jump. It's just, you sort of jump in that direction and hope things work out. Like there, Raziel just didn't have any lead up to his jump. Even though I did essentially the same thing that I always do, it just, the animation didn't go, so he didn't go. And there the jump was shorter than usual, and there it was the normal amount. I don't know. It doesn't feel good, is what I'm trying to say. This is going okay, but I'm afraid that's going to happen. And sometimes you press the jump button and he just doesn't do it because he doesn't wanna. And as I respect his choice to do that as a person, but as a player, ooh, and sometimes he will just run off. Just for the fun. Hi, Drackley. We're having a time. We're having a real time. Oh, I saved it. Okay. Maybe that's what I need to do. Jump up, glide. That could be it. That's certainly feeling more consistent. It's not where I meant to go, but I will take it. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, shot another beam. Just hit me out of the air. Okay. Okay. Nothing I can do there. You know what? The previous main area had a very long and tedious dungeon section and a very short and easy boss fight. This is just reversing that trend. Because honestly, even with the platforming earlier on, so much better than the block puzzles. So much better than the block puzzles. I forgot that I'm supposed to be gliding. Oh, got it. Okay. Come on, shoot a projectile. It's like your whole thing, right? Fine, I'll shoot a projectile and you'll probably... Yep. Haha! My deception worked. There we go. There we go. Need a second to reach. Raziel, heart to heart. Could you have just a little bit more self-preservation, please? And not just run headlong over the edge of the column. Please. Forgot to say please, but please. Okay. Okay. Oh, now I know. Now I know the secret. Also welcome in. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Raziel, would you please do the good jump? I think it would be pretty neat. Uh-huh. Yes. Yes. Okay. Can I skip one? No. It was a beautiful dream. Got it. There we go. Yes. This is it. This is gonna work. You know what? I don't particularly care. I'm just gonna bust that open. Good. Yeah. Called it. You're Undyne? I'm wearing an Undyne shirt. Is it gonna show up? Maybe if I stand up. got the Undyne shirt. And the penguin sweater, because of course I do.
Infused with Rahab's soul, you have overcome your former vulnerability to water's touch. Immersion in water will no longer dissolve your physical body, enabling you to swim to areas heretofore beyond your reach.
First try. Oh, goodness. Oh, you know what I'm going to do is save the game. Ooh, okay. Just going for a little swimmy swim.
Beyond the maelstrom of the abyss, a subterranean tunnel leads northward to the clan territory of your brother Dumas. Endowed with Rahab's soul, you may swim to gain entry where your progress was previously impeded.
I mean, yeah, I kind of figured that I was going to be able to swim to new places. Otherwise, that would have pretty big waste of everyone's time. So, thank you for that clarification, I suppose. Big help. Alright, I'm pretty sure I did save. I'm going to save again to be cautious. This is saying it's going to be easiest for me to get there from the beginning of the game. Or the spawn point. So I'm going to do that. Click, click. Okay. Back at it again. This is a pretty long walkthrough, but We'll see how far we get. And if we don't make it all the way through, we'll know where to get next Thursday. I really hope we get it all, though. Be so good to get it all. Because then, next Thursday, it should just be final area. Because I'm not going to be doing the side missions and such. That may be very surprising to hear. But I don't feel the motivation to 100% this one. I hope that I have not disappointed my viewership with that stunning news. And you know, it's highly possible that the side quest would make this whole thing easier for me. I would hope the guide would tell me if that was the case, but that would certainly make sense if there were things in the game to make it a little bit easier. Walk through the door, go left, and you'll come to the Lake of the Dead. Go left, they say. Yeah. Do you mean right? Did you say left but mean right? Hang on. Head to Gateway 0, which is this. And exit through the door, is what it's telling me. This is where I just was, but I'm all turned around and confused because it's telling me to go directions that it's not possible to go. I may have to check out another guide here. This one confusing me a little bit. Giving me a little bit of the puzzlement, and video game is already doing that. Maybe there is another way out through those pillar ruins thing. I'm gonna try this way. And if anything's gonna be the Lake of the Dead, I feel like it's that. But then it says there's a bridge. And then there will be a broken bridge, which that is not. So... in brief, I am confused. I was trying to change the camera angle that whole time. It did not work. Oh, this camera. Oh, this camera. What is it doing? I don't think this is the right way, but I'm following it until I get some... Oh, it's a final... My life is slightly more now. Great. Alright, I don't think this is correct. I don't think this is supposed to be Gateway 0. Because I don't think I'm at Lake of the Dead. Hold on. Let's look at another guide. The ruined city is apparently where we're going. So there's a new guide. This one's from our friend, well, Corinith, but spelled Korenith. So a lot of brand cross promotion with a name that sounds like that. Water no longer sets me on fire. That is true. Offer some suggestions of some side quests. Once this is all done, or if you decided it looks like a lot of hard work that isn't worth the trouble, head over to the Swirl Warp Gate to the location of the opening cutscene. Jump across the gap to the platform to see a broken bridge above the water. Drop into the water, and despite the height, a burst of speed under the water is enough for you to reach the other side of the bridge from below. Maybe if you get this far, they're going to be like, oh, it's a secret where you're supposed to go after that. And you've got to be a real gamer if you want to know how to go past this point. This guide is not well organized. I'm not going to name and blame this author, but jump. Go to the abyss, vortex, to the place where you're sacrificed. Jump to the next platform right in front of you. You should see a broken bridge. I think that was this way? Don't need to sweat that jump quite so much anymore. There's a thing I could get down there, but I'm not going to fill up another 5 segments of lost heart piece. It's just not going to happen. Did I just need to keep going? Did I just need to keep going all those minutes ago? It's extremely possible. None of these guides are doing a good job of describing this location. I've looked at 3 of them so far. I think this is it. Yeah. All right. Let's go back to our friend Terminal Omega and see if we're back on track. At a broken bridge with a path directly in front of you, jump down into the water and press R1 plus X to jump out on the other side. Well, the thing is I'm doing that, and it's not doing that. You know how sometimes you're doing that and it's not doing that? Ah, maybe L1 will do it. Yeah. Legend of Zelda is, in some places, already pretty goth. But this takes it and amplifies it to all goth all the time. Which is not placing a value judgment on it. Just saying, they took the Shadow Temple and made it entire game. Oh, before scaling it, go to the right and down a path until you come to a gateway room. Very important. Gotta get my gateway computer. I think that the guide writers were expecting me to have better spatial memory than I do. Walk into a space, couple minutes later. How I get here? And also happens in video game. Come on, come on, come on. You can do it. There you go, buddy. Oh, we get to watch a cutscene, everybody. Ah.
This city once teemed with the life of my kind. Could it be that other clans had suffered the same fate as mine? In his madness, could Cain spare none of his brood?
It was not Cain, but Duma's own arrogance that brought the downfall of his clan. These are human weapons, Raziel. Believing themselves invincible, Duma and his offspring failed to see an attack coming from the least likely assailants. Complacent in their arrogance, they were taken by surprise, allowing the human vampire hunters to decimate their ranks with little resistance. The few that escaped have been reduced to scavengers.
Wow. Yeah, Breath of the Wild Link has certainly limitations as far as endurance goes for the climbing, but is going to give most things a go, which I think Raziel's just like, I don't have that power. I'm not going to do that thing. And it's like, come on, Raziel. The T-pose through door, extremely good, extremely powerful. And yes, it does sound like womp 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 womp. I'm so glad I have a guide for this. I know I was disparaging the guides a moment ago, but I would be nowhere near as far into the video game without these guides. So thank you. Thank you to everyone who has ever written a guide for a video game. Unless it was a bad, like objectively bad and misleading guide. Those people, no thank you. But giving it an honest try, I appreciate you. All you guide writers out there. You now use a block to get up to a higher area that also has a planar portal to switch back to the material plane. Jump down directly ahead of you, and you'll be back near the entrance. There is a block here. got to redo that then. I think I missed the jump, and I think I have to redo that then. Oh. This is my first time getting this far in Soul Reaver, for sure. I believe at least one of my brothers completed the game. I don't remember 95% of this, for sure, for sure. I remember the opening area, and I remember the general vibe of some of the other areas, but I certainly do not remember all the block puzzles. So many block puzzles. And it looks like we've got another one coming up. Can you imagine my excitement? Well, and you know, if it's just a block puzzle, I'm probably not going to be happy about it, but I don't mind it. It's when it's a block puzzle and there's enemies in the room. That's when it really gets my proverbial goat. And I go, ooh, hey, don't do that. That's rude. It says to just jump glide over to the other side, so maybe I'm just doing it incorrectly. Ah, if the block is an enemy, that'd be like that scene towards the beginning of Undertale, but even worse. First of all, jump down to the center where there is no water, and on the right will be a ledge with a crank. Right, will be a ledge with a crank. Use it to lower the water in the two areas. Maybe. It says I should save now, which... Okay, okay, I'm starting to pick... Of course there's enemy. And I don't have a weapon. Just go over there. That's not gonna work. Can I get weapon? Maybe you're just gonna stay up there though. That'd be very nice of you. Here is block. Is this block? This is block. Okay. Is this block or is this part of wall? This is block. Okay. always a good sign when they tell you to save the game. So, I need to do this. Just living his best life, having a good time on a block. Having a little block party, if you will. Whoa, hey, what's going on there? Oh dear. Could you not? I tried to give you your own little place, and this is how you repay me. Well. Alright, now I should be done in there. Let's do this right now. Just gonna have to ignore you, essentially. Oh, we do have to hydrate. That's so important. After our soul gets stolen from us, we've gotta hydrate. Hold on. One more. Oh, the good stuff. The good water. There's just nothing I can do there is the thing. Because I don't have Soul Reaver. So I can't do the cool thing. I can just stun you for like 10 seconds. Nope. Hitting the wrong button. There we go. I'm shuffling away. You can't get me. You can't get me. Okay. Yeah, they put a lot of good work into the aesthetic of the game, including the look of the animations. I think that sometimes is to the detriment of the gameplay for me playing it, but it does build to the world building. Am I going to crush you between these blocks? What's going to happen? I can't move it. I can't move it. That wasn't that bad. It probably would have been bad if I didn't have the guide, but that wasn't that bad. I will save game, though. I tried to crush monster with box. Game wouldn't let me. Go down this path and you'll enter a large furnace room. Or go up this path, perhaps. Jump down and you'll see a wheel on one side and a lever on the other. First, turn the wheel. You're not going to tell me which side. I've just got to figure it out, I see. Okay. A wheel on one side. The lighting is very good and letting me see a lot of it. Is this anything? No? Okay. That was not jump down. That was go to middle section. Oh, this game is extremely cool. Let's not get that twisted. The aesthetic of this game is incredible. It holds up even today, I would say. They sacrificed, in my opinion, a lot of the gameplay's fidelity and silkiness to get that aesthetic, both in terms of sometimes the frame rate dips quite a bit. Not as bad as some other games, but there are certainly moments where it's a little bit choppy. And also like, hey, I tried to do a punch, but Raziel was in the middle of doing something cool, so he didn't punch. And that is, I don't know if it was a conscious decision that they made, but it is a decision that they made that does impact the game. And the look, incredible. For a PlayStation 1 game, this character model, top notch. Are you kidding me? But things had to be sacrificed to get this look. We're back at the courtyard. I also think they tried to do a bit too much mechanically, because the combat system is such that for most enemies, if you want to have a final blow, you've either got to have a weapon or fire or water or full health. And those things work really well when you know the game well. But when you're first learning it, especially when you were, as I was, a small child trying to learn it, it's way overwhelming. Hey, there's a lever up there. They gave me a little hint. There's also some really cool stuff. Like, you consume the souls of your enemies to regain health. That's very cool. There's also some stuff that I just think doesn't work very well. Continue up until you come to an alcove with a lever and a cog. Perhaps one that was shown in a cutscene. Directly across, it says, is a planar portal. Aha! I mean, it's not for a small child game. I was probably 10 when it came out. And so it was not the target demographic, but I certainly played it. And even later on, I would go back and revisit it and just be like, what? Huh? What? No. Dang. Okay. Again, like, I love the aesthetic of, hey, you gotta use these things to kill the vampires. What I don't like is that mechanically, there are situations where you just cannot have access to anything but the Soul Reaver as a way of accomplishing that goal, and that is frustrating, we'll say. Especially when you're in the middle of a sliding block puzzle and the enemies keep spawning in, and there's nothing you can do about it. If I miss this jump, then that has fallen. Oh, maybe? Maybe? I think it's a little short. Okay. Yeah, there's a ton of very cool stuff in here. I just think this was made at a time where 3D platforming was still very young. I mean, Super Mario 64 was only, what, 3 years before this? I think I'm right that this was 99. Hold on. The case is too far away. But the guide was written in 99, so it's got to be 99. They did a lot of very cool stuff. I think that a lot of it is unpolished compared with what we know now as far as genre conventions. And some of it does work exceptionally well. And usually when that happens, like I think I said last time, though it's been a hot minute, when I'm just enjoying the game, I'm just enjoying the game, and I'm not calling out like, oh, this part is fun. Do you see that? Which is something I'm trying to get better at. but there is a whole bunch in this game worth playing. Take a right, you'll see a block in the left wall. I'm going to drag it to the beam of light. See a massive, you'll see a block in the left wall, which you can pull out and drag to the beam of light. See a cutscene showing how to enter the center of the small courtyard with the large monolith. Okay. There we go. There we don't go. Let me try that one again. It's nothing. Okay. Well. Of course. Thank you, guide. Appreciate you, guide. Thank you again, guide. Those, like,
My
again, those
brother,
graphics.
Yama, a powerful warrior in life. He would have burned with shame to have me find him here like a stuck pig.
For a PS1 game in 3D, this looks absolutely incredible. That little bit janky, but I'll forgive that compared with this. This is extremely good. All right, let me read through the boss strategy guide before I start it up. Pull out the 3 spears and he will come back to life. After the cutscene, lead Dumas back through the tunnel to the main courtyard. You must do this slowly, keeping Dumas within sight at all times, or else he will simply walk back to his throne room and pout. That's editorializing. The object is to get him into the furnace room, which is back through the large courtyard and on the other side through a tunnel. Once he is there, you must quickly turn on the gas and use the lever to kill him. Watch out for his stunning moves because he is almost sure to kill you in 2 hits. When he raises his fist in the air, quickly jump and glide to avoid the shockwave. All in all, he is a rather easy boss. Come on. Come on. Do I need to jump up here and do it? I needed to jump up and do it. Hey, bud.
Unbound at last. I thank you, brother.
Your thanks are premature, Dumas. I have not forgotten whose hands bore me into the abyss.
The centuries in Limbo have honed my strength. Not even Cain is my equal.
Even the strongest vampire is vulnerable.
We shall test your thesis, Raziel.
My bloodthirst has been superseded by an even darker hunger. I will consume your soul before this day is done.
Where are you going, bud? Are you telling me this is the wrong way? It's very possible that's the wrong way. Let's try this way. Is this also the wrong? No, you're coming. You're coming along. Here I am. You found me. Oh, it tricked me. And didn't take advantage of it. What a scoundrel. It is a very funny run cycle. I want the other side. I also don't want to get annihilated by a hit. I don't know where he went. There he is. Yes. Yes. Correct. Accurate. Gotta stay hydrated.
Consuming Duma's soul empowers you to wind a constricting band of spectral energy around your enemies. This energy manifests itself in both the spectral and material realms, and in the physical world, it can be employed to manipulate otherwise immovable objects.
Okay. We've done it this time. Hey, we beat a boss. We beat a boss. Also, score update. The Penguins did defeat the Arizona Coyotes 6-2. Thank goodness. Okay. How do I get out of here? No one really knows. I do want to save game, though. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know if this is the way I want to go or not. But Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We're trying it.
In the furthermost canyon of Nosgoth's frozen wastes, the hushed silences embrace an ancient enigma. In the bowels of this labyrinth, your master awaits.
Alright. I don't think we're gonna finish the video game this sesh, but gonna see if we can at least get to a checkpoint. So I came in here. I came down this way. That is where I want to go. I come out and I go to the right. Okay. I will reportedly eventually come to an open area with a large sundial. It's not an open area with a large sundial. That is though. I think that was supposed to open the doors. Maybe I spun it the wrong... Oh? There we go. There we go. Checkpoint. No. Yep. Yeah. Because the thing is, we got 40 minutes left until we usually say nighty night. And I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 paragraphs of walkthrough between here and the next gateway. Oh, it's got some sliding puzzles, y'all. We're not going to be able to get this done in 40 minutes. We'll save this for another day. Is there anything we can do for 40 minutes, though? Let me take a look at this here list of things. We could play a SNES game for 40 minutes. We can do that. That's a thing we can do. I can run a poll asking which SNES game would be good. And we can do that. Let me double check I saved because I really want to save. And we can do a city escape while the poll runs. Excellent. All right. Thank you for that, Aubrey. That clarifies things. Let me boop that away for the moment. No, we're absolutely going to do that. It's going to take me a second to get that into position. Just a little timeout here. I'm back. And I'm gone again. It's going to be a good half hour. That's enough time to really have a little fun. So let me set up the poll. Where's my button? I found the button. Don't worry. So let me put some in here for fun. Just for fun. Which SNES game should we play? I'm going to put the Mega Man X in there again. If we want to keep that going, that's an option. A Super Mario World. I don't want to do something that's too involved. Like, I would love to do Super Mario RPG someday. I don't want to give it 30 minutes and then have to put a pause on it for the foreseeable future. Same thing for like an Earthbound. Let's put Donkey Kong Country in the mix. No, that splits the vote with Super Mario World. They're not the same game, certainly, but let's do Street Fighter? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo Hyper Fighting. You'll just have to note that's what it is, because it's not going to give me that much room. Pull. Okay. Now then, I do need to turn off SNES Classic, because otherwise I'm going to have that in my ear, and y'all have that in your ears. The peppy menu music while City Escape is happening. Ba-da-ba. A very similar scene. And you turn the sound back on, though. Maybe even turn it up a bit. Just a bit.
Stage select.
Attention all units.
heading south. Block all major roads and capture the suspect.
Oop, oop. Come on up. Vehicular catastrophe. Cool. Sonic. That may have cost me an A. If I can get Gold Scarab, that might make up for it, but not very smooth there. Gotta get back on track. Good. Alright, that's an easy 1,000. Which is gonna help a lot. Oh, there is going to be a significant sound delay because this is not being run through the webcam or the capture card, but for a one-off thing, I think it's okay. I just forget to do it because I know I'll forget to switch it back. There's the truck. Oh, I got the flip. That's gonna help a lot. There you go, Sonic. Didn't get that jump. That's okay. Oh, that's not okay. That was pretty bad. We'll see. We'll see. It's under 3 minutes, which is good. Yeah, no problem. I was sweating for nothing.
That was cool.
No problem.
Stage select.
Alright, how's the pull? Pull is not quite closed out. I went too fast. I know I gotta go fast. I goed too fast. Ooh, that's fun and festive. Hopefully this is working. Got 2 votes for a Mega Man X, 1 vote for a Super Mario World. Poll's not quite... Oh, it just closed. So we are going to do Mega Man X. I wonder if there is a merit in... How many games are there on the SNES Classic? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Is there merit in trying to go through and beat all of them? We would be starting with Contra 3, The Alien Wars. Obviously, it's Contra, so it's going to be easy game made for babies, but... I would like to play most all of these at some point. It might be fun. But for now, Mega Man X. Suspend point list. Oh. Well, here's the thing. It looks like all of them have chill penguin and the eagle defeated. Yeah, super ghouls and ghosts, extremely easy, not difficult. I think it was 3? That would make sense. Storm Eagle is the name. Spark. We tried Armadillo and didn't make it last time, if I recall. I don't know. Should I roll a die? I've got 6 options. I'm gonna roll a die. We're gonna start here and going clockwise. 1, 2, 3, etc., etc. It is a 1, so I said starting here. I think. Someone correct me if I am incorrect on that. Or if it matters. Pretty sure this is 1. If not, someone will call me out. Oh no. But what is your name? Launch octopus. One up. Now I'm invincible. Oop. Oh, they go like that. Oh dear. I got eated. That was almost a disaster, and it was also a disaster. Nope, 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 nope. That's not the right way to do it. That's not the right way to do it at all. You gotta run away until the time is right. Alright, let's try that again, Launch Octopus. We're figuring it out. Oh, I'd love to get that life back. There we go. So gotta make it through that. Caught me off guard. It done caught me off guard, y'all. Ooh, that was lucky. And now I've beaten the video game. Oh, there's more. Is that a one-time thing? Is that gonna, yeah, start up again? Not mad about that. Found up there. Being very cautious. I think I'm supposed to like use this to jump over. No? Spike trip. It's very jumpable. I figure one of these is going to be a dangerous problem waiting to trap me. For the moment, it is being helpful, which I appreciate. Don't think... Am I supposed to follow this down? It's getting somewhere. Okay. Ooh, hello. Coming back around? There you are. No. Okay. Oh no. Easy peasy. Don't need that this time. Oh, wasn't being very diligent. But there we go. Follow this down. I don't think this is even, you know, the main path. I think I could just keep going to the right, but I think there's a special goodie if I go this way. So I'm going this way. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Get in those good hits. I guessed wrong. That's okay. A low risk guess. And guessed, I suppose, because it wasn't a guess at all. There we go. Oof. Nope. Hey, what if I won this fight? Would it be okay with you, water dragon snake? If I just, yeah. Not gonna fall for that. Health upgrade. Love to see it. That's what I thought was down here. It was either that or an upgrade thing. And it was a health upgrade. One of the upgrade capsules, I mean. Hearing noises. Oh, it's another one. I see. Bar, bar, bar it. Oop. There we go. There we go. I'm drifting out of frame. Ugh. I'm getting there. My friend here just has a lot of health. Oh, you're just going to the sky. Is that what you're telling me? So, to get a little philosophy of video game design-y, this game also certainly has frame rate hits, which is the thing I was complaining about in Soul Reaver. And I'm not going to say these frame rate hits are a good thing, but the game is designed in such a way that they are, while a little bit jarring, they're not hurting the experience because it's slowing down things for you and the enemy, quote unquote. And it's not eating my inputs in those moments. So it's not interfering with my way of playing the game. Whereas with Soul Reaver, it was making me fall off of cliffs and making me redo things, which I did not enjoy. I did not enjoy. All right. I don't know what's good about or against or about Launch Octopus. We're going to try Chill Penguin, but I don't know. And I don't have any extra lives. Great. Can I use this? No, I need a full. That's average. That's also average. Okay, nope, nope. Pretty bad. Pretty bad. We've lived and learned. Okay. We got the life increase, though. I think that persists. I hope it does. I'm going to roll the d6 again. Here's the d6. It's a very nice d6. We're going to see what we're going to do next. It's another 1. I'm throwing out the 1. It's another 1. No, it's a 4. Sting Chameleon. Oh my goodness, cat girl next door, welcome on in. You may notice that this is not Soul Reaver. This is the Mega Man X. Jen Angst, thanks for the sub. My goodness, my gracious, welcome in. I am playing Mega Man X. Am I good at it? I am playing Mega Man X. And we're having a good time. How was stream? How was pizza, I believe, was happening? Kinetic Turtle, thank you for the follow. I'm distracted, so I'm doing worse than usual, but that's okay. Oh, hello, friend. Great for most of the pizzas is a good standard to have. Thanks for the follows, my goodness. Mega Man, we just got completely schooled by Launch Octopus with 0 lives left when we got there. Oh my goodness. I tried to save that and did it the completely wrong way. We've defeated Chill Penguin. Oh, we did get the follow goal. Very nice, nice, nice. We were Soul Reavering before this, and we got through the last area before the final area, and I said, we don't have time in 40 minutes to get that done. We're gonna take a little time out and not try and push through that, because I didn't want to. And so we are playing a little Mega Man X instead. And here's a mini boss, I presume. I've played Mega Man X before. It has been many, many years. So if I'm doing the wrong strategy, it's because I'm still effectively learning the video game and having a good time at it. I'm figuring you out. If I ask for backseating, I would love to hear it. Generally, I do not want the backseating. Thank you for asking. Yeah. You're going to do that, and you're going to retract. Didn't get that in time. Okay. I'm figuring that out. I feel like I can get that fight. But yeah, we were just before this area. We did launch Octopus. And we did get the life upgrade from there. So I feel good about that. And got the boss fight with like 7 ticks of health left and 0 lives left. Did not go well, but it was a learning experience. And sometimes that's the best outcome. Do that. That one I've got figured out. And if you just keep doing that, I am all the way here for it. You know, I thought it was going to be something else, and I don't know why. Drop down too soon. Now you're just doing that over and over. Oh, you did that one. I've been deceived. Okay. I need to commit to the dash. Yes. Surely you're low on health. Surely I know how to jump. Oh, I thought that wasn't gonna go so far. I want to avenge my own destruction. It is a Rude Mossy. I'm assuming this is another health upgrade. But I'm not sure because, again, it has been decades since I last played this game. I do love a fried pickle. Oh my goodness. It's my fried pickle, and I want it now. Why did I not think that was going to go all the way? You're making this very easy so far, which makes me nervous. There we go. Oh, you're smoking. Oh, you're smoking. Robot, you gotta abide by the... Aubrey, thank you for the sub. My goodness gracious, thank you so much. Oh, we got a capsule. This capsule contains a new type of body armor. It will reduce damage to your systems by 50%. Oh, it was a Jen gift. Thank you, Jen. And now we got a cool body armor. Which is gonna help me out a lot. 'Cause I need it. No problem. I knew I had that in the bag the whole way. Yeah, I need to do more emotes. That'll be... Once I'm through book launch mode, that'll be a thing I can do. Hey, this is a thing I should have done about 15 minutes ago, but I'm not very used to being rated. Hi! My name's Josh Kloss. I use they, them pronouns. I stream a number of things, mostly focused on games that are over 10 or 15 years old, if not more. That's not a hard and fast rule, though. Most of the games that have an interesting story to them. Right now, we're playing Suikoden 2 on Tuesdays and Soul Reaver on Thursdays, except right now we're doing Mega Man because we were at a bad stopping point for Soul Reaver. Also, we're probably going to be doing some more of that Citizen Sleeper once the new DLC drops, and I'm very excited about that. So you might want to tune in for that when that happens. I also wrote a book, and you can peep the details at a URL I'm about to drop if you want a book that's got a trans pirate mermaid as one of the protagonists. The URL is joshcloss.com/transmermaidpirate or transpirate mermaid, or any combination of those three words after the slash. It's amazing what technology can do. Oh, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. You know what we are? We're fine. Everything is A-okay, and nothing is broken. One up. We're just having a good time. Ah. Oh. Getting a little bit fraught. Taking a lot of damage on the robot suit. Just powering through. Oh, we're fine. Thank you for the praise. I do appreciate it. You can get the ebook and the audiobook together on itch.io for $10 with a whole bunch of format options. Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Cat Girl Next Door. Oh, I'm getting tail whipped. I do not know this boss's strategy whatsoever. That is not the best move. That's also not the best move, so I'm just going to go default. I can hit while you're like that. Okay. On upper right. Oh, there are spikes at the top. I do not enjoy that fact. Okay. We're learning. Yeah, I'm back. Learning is skirning. Okay. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight. Until I am good at it. I gotta dodge that tongue whip. That is a big hit that I do not enjoy taking. You're coming over there. Oh. I try to dodge it, and then I don't? Yeah, this is not... Yep. Yep. Okay, got one more. Do I have a full... I don't have a full life gauge, which would have been very nice, but sometimes we don't get things that are very nice. As much as we would like them. Sometimes it just doesn't happen, and we gotta make do with what we have. Okay. Yeah, maybe, could be. It's possible. No. This dangle chameleon is tough. You are absolutely right. And I'm starting to see the patterns. But I'm still in the stage between, that pattern is coming, and, I know how to effectively counter that. Like that tongue whip, I'm not sure how to dodge it yet. Will I eventually? I hope so. Do I now? No. That's just... I assume that's just a little bit of bullet hell that I gotta survive. Maybe a dash would help me avoid that. I don't know yet. Okay. Listen, I can manipulate that to keep doing... Oh, nope, you're jumping and you're doing that. Okay. Let me make sure... Oh, I can do that. That's very helpful. This feels winnable now. Ha 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 ha. Where are you going? Across again? It's gonna be a tongue. Where are you going? Over here. Come on. Yeah! Yeah! Not even a problem. We got the chameleon sting. And here's that famous password, 481111376261. Everyone remembers it. All the time? Don't think so. That, if you ask me, is a good place for me to wrap things up. Thank you again, Cat Girl Next Door, for the raid. We do have coming in from Aubricello, a hydrate and a here from Dusa. And you know I love to do both of these things. Dusa is here. Find your light. There you go. Share your wisdom, please, Dusa.
Time to take out the trash.
Time to take out the trash. Thank you, Dusa. Anything else?
I'm tougher than I look.
You're tougher than you look. Absolutely. Dusa, he's just going to sit right there while we wrap things up. We'll see how the balance goes. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. And we'll be back on Tuesday with Suikoden 2. I might, after Soul Reaver wraps up, I might start doing this on Thursdays, because I'm having a lot of fun with the Mega Man X. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all in the future. Is there anyone that I know that is streaming? If any of y'all have a suggestion, I would love to hear it. You don't even have to use the channel reward thing. That's just there as a thing to do in case I forget. This is not the optimal camera angle, but I'm sticking with it because Deuce is having a good time. Isn't that right, Deusa?
I'm only here to help.
Only here to help. Thank you. I appreciate it. If I don't get a suggestion, you know what? That's okay. It's okay to not raid. You know? It's allowed. It's legal. But if there's anyone that you're like, oh, this person's really cool, we should go raid them, I would love to hear that. I'm going to put a 2-minute timer on. If I don't hear by them, we'll just do a normal wrap-up, which I'll start doing anyway. Thanks again, everyone, for tuning in. Appreciate it. As I mentioned not too long ago, so I'm not going to reshare the link. You know what? I will reshare the link. There's been some chat since then. Can I do this while balancing a deuce on my head? If you want to read a novel about a trans mermaid pirate, and also other things, but there is a trans mermaid pirate in there. joshclass.com/trans mermaid pirate. People tell me it's good, and I think it's good, and that's an agreeance that I can get behind. This music is really working for me too. Dusa, right there on the head, just hovering just in frame. Those eyes, I am very much on board with it. I thought there was a thing that I was gonna say, and it has now slipped out of my memory. It wasn't that important then. Oh, over on twitter.com @JoshClass, there's a supplementary comic to go with the novel, and the first page is dropping in 108 minutes. Because that's midnight my time. And that is exciting, if you ask me. I do have streams coming up. I have streams on Tuesday. That's this week into. Next Thursday, probably wrapping up Soul Reaver. I had meant one time to launch up Soul Calibur instead of Soul Reaver as a goof. But then I didn't do that, and now I've ruined it. So I'm definitely not going to do it next Thursday. I feel like Wilson from Home Improvement, but I don't have to interact with Tim Allen, so I feel much better about my lot in life. That's a good note to end on, right? Okay, I'm not seeing any suggestions. Oh, please be careful, Dusa. Oh, and Megman X is saying it's night time, so I'm also going to say it's night time. Thanks again, everybody. We're going to just sign off. Maybe go find another stream if you want. That's up to you. Live your best life. And I will catch you in the future. Bye.